and welcome to the vlog. Well, it's still work. No more leaves to sweep up this week, but my goodness me. The old house Jack and I have bought to do up, it's taken a lot of work and a lot of time. Look at the state of me. Digging in drainage today with my dad. He's only knocking on for 80 years old, bless him, so he can still wield a pick and a shovel pretty well indeed. And it's that cold today that I've actually just popped into the reptile room to warm up. Now it's ridiculous because, well, I've had a cold for 2 days, and I'll tell you why. It's the UK winter. 9, 10, 11 degrees one day at 7 in the morning, -4 the next. And today, the wind chill, it is absolutely perishing. But I'm warming up, and now I'm going back outside to wrap up our olive tree that's on the patio. I fear it's in a pot, I fear its roots are gonna freeze. So now it's bubble wrap time. I've warmed up, I've had a cuppa, back out I go. Just enjoy 2 minutes of this beautiful Yellowtail Crevo. We've looked at him before on the vlogs and in other videos, but just have a couple of minutes to enjoy just how beautiful snakes can be. All snakes are beautiful, but just look at the colours and patterns and the form of this wonderful species.
Well, it's a bit weird, that one. It doesn't want to come out, does it? I think one of the prongs is not been bent over rather than down. Look, it's too far out
went
to
in
that
fine.
prong.
Yeah.
And it won't go through because it's too far out and he's bending in that way a bit.
Mind your fingers.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
it's
can
not.
you see? Oh, it's so close. Whoa. Darn it.
There we go.
Oh, well done. Jubilant Joe. Blooming owls.
Owls are always a problem.
Oh,
So's Emily. Today's jobs. Well, firstly, Jackie had got herself down as a late shift. She's a high-level nurse. And we was rudely awakened by an early morning call from her boss because turns out she'd got it down wrong in her diary. She was on an early shift. Excuse me. I'm a bit wheezy. I've been rubbing down and sorting out another room in this house of ours. One coat of paint on the main bedroom. So while that dries, it's in here. Look at this absolute beautiful creature. The Eastern Indigo snake. Have a quick look. Hold on. Goodness me, he's a great boy. So we're going to spend maybe an hour and a half in the reptile room cleaning out. So I spot clean and sort water bowls as and when, but twice a week, proper deep clean on all the enclosures. So that'll give the paint time to dry. Then it's back in to do another coat of paint on the bedroom. And then up to the Fulkery Centre. Now the girls have got guests in today. We've got a corporate group in today at Icarus Fulkery. The girls sorting that out, more than capable, and that's their job, and they know what they're doing far better than me up there. But I'm going to pop up there, sort some birds out, because tomorrow I've got a 70th party in a local village for someone that wants a sort of birthday party where you can meet and learn a bit more about, and his guests, about birds of prey. And then we'll be coming back, and then I think I don't want to be doing any more work, but I will have to go in the office and sort that out. So it's all go. Every day's different in my life, and the sort of animal work every day's different anyway. There's a fly. Enjoy the rest of the vlog. Wow, finally, these black-headed pythons have certainly outgrown their enclosure, and we're just getting around to getting them into some larger enclosures. The Yellowtail Crevos have been moved across, and these guys are going into their 6x2x2 enclosures, and these are some stunning snakes. I don't keep pythons other than these. I like my colubrid snakes, my sort of snaky snakes, not the pythons and the boas. And these things are something else. They're so unlike pythons. They're kind of prehistoric python. They've been around probably before a lot of other species of python. They're Australian, and they're little tiny heads, classically like they've been dipped in ink. Very different from most python species. Have a look at this. Here's something you don't see every day. A crested gecko hatching from its egg. An immense struggle breaking through with its egg tooth. You're now having a rest. And once the lights go out, I imagine a final push to break free. And here is that tiny crested gecko, freshly hatched. Well, it's actually had 24 hours in the hatch box just to acclimatise, and now it's ready to go into its enclosure. How cute is that? Absolutely gorgeous. Tiny, perfect miniature crested gecko. Now the Yellowtail Crevo is huge and beautiful, but there's no colubrid snake more iconic than this, the Eastern Indigo snake. Absolute perfection. And they also grow huge. This guy is going to double or triple in size over the next few years. What a beautiful creature he is. Join Mark on Cooperi. So one way to bring the living world into your house is, of course, houseplants. It's the the easiest way, probably the least maintenance way compared to animals. And ferns, if you're gonna have houseplants, then pick the right plants for the right rooms, and then they're gonna thrive as long as you actually remember to water them and occasionally feed them, and you don't overwater them. So in the bathroom, here's some of the ferns that live in our bathroom, and look at them, beautiful specimens. No, they're not, because look at those holes. So, a couple of weeks ago, I thought there's a slug in one of those pots eating my plants at night. So I tipped all the plants out, rooted around in the roots, no sign of any slugs, and still the munching went on. And my wife said, "What's all those little speckles on the windowsill?" I said, "Oh, you're not doing your housework well enough." That did not go down well at all. Being a sexiest pig in my house isn't really an option. I got beaten up. Anyway, I said, "Don't worry about it. It's the spores from the underside of the fern's leaves. They're kind of like seeds, but they're not, because it's a fern." Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't think you'd have something that messy in our bathroom. And can I live outside? No, they can't, love, no. So, as the spores got bigger, it got a bit confusing, and I realised it was poo. It was caterpillar frass or something similar. So, literally a midnight torch-led expedition, and I found the culprits. Some species of sawfly larvae, which are they're kind of like a funny-looking caterpillar. Anyway, the praying mantis fed one. There was probably some incredibly rare species of sawfly larvae, but in this case, I didn't care. They were recycled as praying mantis food. Lo and behold, a couple of weeks later, the cycle started again, so there must have been more eggs there. I think I've got them all now, but goodness me, I didn't expect here. I was going to actually bring in a whole food chain from the natural world. I just thought I'd have some plants in the bathroom. I don't know. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the vlog. Now when I say, bringing wildlife or the natural world into your home, I don't recommend you bring a hedgehog in like Norma. Because you're looking at that nose and you're thinking, I'd love a hedgehog in my house. What you're not looking at is the mess they make in their enclosure. And I'm not talking a bit of shredded newspaper. They're a predator. Whilst her dry cat food diet is hardly offensive, hedgehogs have their own hedgehoggy smell, and they do copious amounts of hedgehoggy poo. So enjoy the gorgeous beautifulness of a hedgehog's wiggly nose, but don't bother looking after them yourself. Any hedgehog rescue will tell you they do pong a little bit, but they're so cute. Look at her, blind as a bat. She's disabled, so she really has to rely on her whiskers, her nose and her hearing even more than a hedgehog usually does. And she's a massive hit with the children that are learning about woodland animals and nocturnal animals, so she's an ambassador for her species. And she does an awful lot of good for her counterparts living wild and free. Norma can't live wild and free, of course. She's completely blind in both eyes from birth, and that means she doesn't know when it's daytime or nighttime. So she comes out day and night foraging, and of course in the wild that means she spends probably 50% of her time, oh you're so cute, trying to find food when it's not there. Worms and a lot of nocturnal invertebrates. And that's why she was brought to a hedgehog rescue as a juvenile, very sick and very starving. But she certainly plays her part for hedgehog conservation here in the UK. No one cannot love a hedgehog unless you stub your toe on one. Then maybe they'd annoy you. the only good bit about it. Look, oh my God, look at that. Oh dear, oh my. Oh, Norma, you are one funny looking beastie. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We're just going to pop off and do a short Harris Hawk video. Hope you've enjoyed this week's or this current vlog. Now, please like and subscribe. It's really key to driving us on to carry on with this channel. Seeing those subscriptions, I can't even speak, I'm getting cold, subscriptions going up, seeing the likes, it tells me some of you are liking some of the content, and that means it's worth doing for sure. Look out for the next vlog. Keep an eye on all the other videos on the channel. From Zara and me, see you next time.